Welcome to my MineCraft FTB Unstable series. This is episode 17. And today we are going to work on some more Botania. Last episode I had made the refined storage system. I added 2 more, I think, maybe 3. I can't remember if I just had 1 when I left you guys or if I had 2, but anyway, I've got 4 4K storages. 2 are full, 1 is a little over half, and then 1 I haven't touched yet. So we're 65% full, which should be good for now, but this thing is awesome. Got a preloaded recipe in there. But what we're going to be doing today is we need to make sparks, and in order to make sparks we need the Elven portal, which is another crafting mechanic. We don't actually need them for the sparks themselves. What we need them for is for the augments that I want to put on the sparks, so we can fill all these mana pools as a backlogged mana. And in order to do so, to make the Elven portal, we need to make Tarra steel. So this little visual here is showing me the crafting mechanic to make Tarra steel. So we need at least 5 blocks of living stone or living rock, which we have. We need the terrestrial agglomeration plate. Terrestrial, I guess that's right. Which required a bunch of runes, which I crafted off camera because you've seen me make runes before. 3 blocks of lapis and a block of mana steel, so I'm going to grab that. And we also need some more blocks of lapis. And I believe we need 4. So 4 of these, and the plate. So let's go set these down. Oh, and I finished the deck. I put like framing like it would be for a normal deck. Put a railing up. I think it looks pretty good. That's all chisels and bits. That mod is amazing, I'll tell you what. That's made creative building gone to a whole new level. So we put a cross... Whoop. There's a piece there. We do a crisscross pattern with the living wood and the lapis, and then the final piece is the plate. Structure complete. Alright, so we're going to have to make 2 sparks. The only way to feed that thing mana is through spark. So we want blaze. We want blaze powder. Let's do 4 for now. We'll stick them in the sag mill. That'll give us some extra yield. That gives us 8. Nice. And the last piece of flint. Let's throw some more flint in there. Doesn't hurt. So we got our blaze powder. Throw that in there. I know we need gold. And then petals. So what happened to my flower pouch? Flower pouch. Let's see here. Don't tell me that thing. I've been having some issues, as you know, with this thing, and it still does it. The transfer node turns into a transfer filter. And my flowers, this I updated to version 4.2.26 or something like that. I went from 2.5 to 2.6. The flower thing fixed, so my flowers aren't turning into runic altars anymore, which is good. But I believe... Check all these chests. I believe my flower pouch is gone, which is not good. because I have all my flowers in there. Let me hunt for that, and we'll be back in just a second. I may have to go get some more flowers, which would suck, but anyway, I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. I just went out and grabbed some flowers. I've got this floral fertilizer that you can use as well, but I think I got enough to make a few sparks anyway. So blaze powder, do we have... Alright, so we got enough for 2. We got an achievement for that, nice. So we'll plop one down here, and one down here. And now in order to make the Terra steel, we need a mana diamond, a mana pearl, and a mana ingot. So that shouldn't be an issue. Let's see, we already got the mana steel. So I need an ender pearl. And we will need a diamond. Alright. Eventually we'll have storage remotely, but for now we do not. Alright. Now this takes an absolute crap ton of mana to make Terra steel. So my mana pool is just about full. And we're going to throw those on there, and it's going to do its thing. And we will watch our mana stocks just deplete. It's about a half a mana pool. Hey, hi, Fred. And do not pick up the items. You will lose the mana. It'll take all the mana that it absorbed, and you lose your mana. So do not pick that up till it's done. And as you see, it took about exactly half. Scott, Brad. Alright, so now that we have that, we should have what we need to make the Elven portal. So let's do the visual. Ooh, let's see, we need 6. We may not have enough actually. We need 3. And we're gonna need 2 of these, so that's 6. What do we need for that glimmering? I believe that's called glimmering wood. Glimmering. That's just glowstone. Okay. So what did I say? 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need exactly 1 piece. So that'll be good. Alrighty. So, do we have any living wood? We do not, but we have plenty of oak. Get this cooking. You know what? I'm a dummy. There's my flower pouch. Forgot about that chest. That's alright. Just got more petals now. Oh, very nice. So we will grab, while that's cooking, let's grab the flowers that we picked up. And throw them in our pouch. So we have one of everything but yellow and, what is that, light gray? Yeah, huh. Interesting. Alright, so this we're going to have to turn into nuggets. We want Let's grab our living wood first. Which should be converting in a second now. How fast is this filling up? Oh, nice. Those ender flames are quite good. Alright. Alright, that should be enough of that. Let's go ahead and get our visualizer out here. Ah. Skeleton. I think I want to put this thing right there. Why isn't this working? Right there. Yes. I think that'll be perfect. So we need... We need 2 mana pools. We need 2 pylons. And they're going to be the Natura kind, so we're going to need mana steel 4 and 2 mana diamonds. So 4 iron and diamonds. We need 2 of those. That visualization thing is so cool. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back and forth, back and forth. And I'm not done with the house, by the way. I still need to do the fascia. That's going to make a big difference. There and there. So we got 2 of those. Pylon, we need to turn these into Natura pylons. So we need 2 eyes of ender and 2 of them. So we got that. We got our mana pools. What else do we need? We need glimmering wood. 1, 2, 3 of those. And we need that living wood back. Then we need the core. Elven core. Alright. That should be all we need. And we'll have ourselves the portal. Portal to Elfheim. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Core. Regular living wood. Glimmering. Regular. Throw down some cobble. Regular. We're gonna be short living wood. Glimmering. Ain't that about a... I'm short 1 piece. 1 piece. Alrighty. We can kill that and that. Alrighty. Whoa. Alright, so how many sparks do we need? We need at least 2. We need 6 total. here. I can do a mana tablet to get some mana in there to start this process. And then we'll use the augments to transfer that. Alright, so the last piece there, structure complete. Very good. Alright. So now we just need a few more sparks. Let's see if I can make all 6. What color? We had cyan. So we got 2. Got 19 of those, so we'll use some of these up. Two, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pretty good. So that, like, it's hard to see, but that actually does go into, goes into the mature pylon, so those are connected. And then we'll plop down 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what we'll do is we'll put down dispersive, I believe, is what we want. Isolated, no, recessive, dominant, and dispersive. So let's look in our book real quick. Manipulation. Search thing has not been working for me very well. Sparks. Where is it? I may have to get the Elven book first, so let's do that. Let's grab our mana tablet. Which is the function, so from the tablet to the pool. So we'll get some stuff in there. The quarter is good. And there. That's empty. Back on there to fill up. Alright, so now we should be able to turn that on. That took an 1/8. And then it takes some to maintain it, so it'll slowly use some mana to keep the portal open. So we're going to throw our book in there, and we get back the Elven book. It gives us a little, you can read that, just a little story mode thing. Talks about the new stuff we can do, the rituals of the Gaia, and all the regular stuff. So, does this give us... We want to know about the augments. Let me find this real quick, and we will come back in just a minute. So, be right back. Alright guys, and we're back. I found it. Alright, so the dispersive augment has, what it does is, it'll use the mana in the pool below it to charge any nearby player's mana containing items. So if I put dispersive on one of them, it'll charge my mana tablet that's in my inventory. I'm not using a ton of mana right now, so I don't need one of those at the moment. Dominant will have the spark pool any mana from any nearby non-augmented sparks into its own pool. So it'll basically just keep it full, that dominant one, so it'll pull mana from other mana pools. Recessive will have the spark output all of its mana into pools into any nearby non-augmented or dispersive spark pools until it's completely empty. So that's the one we want. We want to put a recessive on this main pool. So then it'll fill up all of these. It'll fill up these as well. They should all be connected. We can click on the spark. There we go. So it is reaching all of them. Yep. Okay. So that's what we want. We want the recessive, which is going to require an earth rune, mana steel, and the pixie dust is what we needed the Elven gateway for. So pixie dust requires a mana pearl. Uh-oh, we're down to a stack of pearls. I'm also going to upgrade those spreaders. So if we just throw this in, we will get pixie dust back. And then, I don't think we have an earth rune. I think we used it when we made our conglomeration plate thing, but we will check. Rune. Yeah, we got fire and water, so we need an earth, which is stone, block of coal, and a mushroom. Coal, block form, stone, mushroom, and then we'll need a dust and an iron to make the mana dust and mana steel. There's that and that. We should be able to make, oh wait, we needed to make the earth rune, which is that, and that. Oh, I see you, creeper. What are you doing, sir? You're not trying to blow up my stuff, are you? I see you're one of those slow ones. Oh no! Phew, that was nerve-wracking. I need some living wood, or living rock, I mean. That thing's waiting on living rock. Come on, living rock. You can do it. Come on. I could run back to the house and grab some, but don't really feel like it. You know what? Let's light up a little bit more of this area so we don't have any creeper accidents. That would be bad. That's good enough for the second. Clear that. And smack it with the wand. turn. And now we should be able to make the recessive augment. Ah, we need one more man of steel. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I think in the future episodes we'll be getting our storage even better. I'm gonna have to go mining as well. But yeah, we need to get our mobile storage going because that would make life a lot easier while we're out here working. Alright, so let's try that again. Augment, recessive, boom, and boom. So that should fill up all the pools. And get shot by a skeleton. Sir. I don't appreciate that. So this should basically be empty. Yep. And these should basically be getting filled. Alright, very good. That's exactly what we wanted. So that part's done. Now we're gonna need. Oh my goodness. Mobs. Ah, what'd you give me enchanted? Ah, your bow. Alright, so these guys are obviously spawning where? Up here. Ooh! Alright, I'm out of torches, but lit up some more area. Alright, so what we need now is more mana generation. So I'll make some more endo flames, and we want to upgrade the mana spreaders because they won't be able to handle the mana. So spreader. We can now make the Elven spreader, which is living wood in the Elven gate. So we will end the episode with making that. I believe we're getting close to that there wrapping up point. So we want to make 3. We got 3 down there. So we'll need 6 times 3. Which is 18, if you guys were counting. I'm gonna need some more oak. So we can make a little bit more. Okay, there's that. We'll pick up the rest of the stone. Let that convert. So yeah, we're gonna have a ton of mana. Hopefully 4 pulls is enough. Let's see. Terra steel takes a half. So that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8. We can make 8 pieces. I may want to add a few more mana pools. But for now, that'll work. Alright, waiting on you, wood. Waiting on you. Feast daytime's coming. Alright, waiting on you, wood. Be nice if Wayla gave us a tool tip. So we want 18. Alright, very good. And what else did that take? Let's just go back over here. We wanted spreaders. Ooh, elementum. So we need 2, 4, 6 And run back over here. Let's see, do we have any petals? We can just make it while we're over there. Petal 4. We just need 3. And we need these to be now. Which we'll have to make here. There's that. And should be good. Boom. So let's hop down here. Let's go make a lever. Stop making that for a second. So we got 1, 2, and 3. We want this in binding mode. And apparently there we go. Boom. 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 And we will link these, so boom. Link these all up so they are on separate spreaders, and that should be done. Now we can break this and let that thing run. So these things will keep up good, and we should have no lost mana. What's going on with that thing? There we go. Alright. There we go. Now, in between episodes, I will make some more... I'll make some more endo flames. And then we will be good to go. And we should have all the manas. These are filling up, so those are staying good. Alright. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like rating. And if you want daily updates of my videos, please subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you on the next one. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.